Hey tribe, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to explain to you what is quantum jumping manifestation. And a couple things here really fast before we get started. Because the main core of my channel is I want to get you results, okay? And the problem I have with kind of terms like these, quantum jumping manifestation, the only reason I'm doing this video for you because I think it causes confusion in manifestation and it causes confusion for you. Okay, because every time they come out with a new terminology, that's all it is a new terminology. They explain it kind of tricky. It causes you confusion. Then if you're confused, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get results in your life, okay? So other than that, let's rock and roll. What is quantum jumping manifestation? So really fast, quantum jumping manifestation, like what it actually is doing is taking several concepts and blending it together. It's taking quantum physics, okay, kind of loosely a little bit. So it's explaining quantum physics and it's combining like the law of assumption, law of attraction, manifesting, okay? It's combining your identity all together, okay? So really what it's saying is quantum jumping manifestation is that there's infinite versions of yourself happening all at the same time. That's quantum jumping, okay, or quantum physics manifestation, okay? In consciousness, you have several different versions of yourself, and it's all happening all at once. Okay, so let me give you an example to kind of clear this up so you can make sense of it. So let's assume here, I go inside my imagination. Your imagination is your 4D world, okay? This is why I always tell you, if you can see it in your imagination, you can have it in reality. But with quantum jumping is if I go inside my imagination and I want my dream house, if I can see myself in my dream house, there's a version of me living that life, okay? And if I go inside my imagination and I say, I want to be a millionaire, okay? And I can see it in my imagination, well, there's a version of me living that life as a millionaire. If I want my dream car, and my dream car is a Porsche, and I can see myself driving my dream car, there's a version of me that has my dream car living that lifestyle. Do you understand? So that's quantum jumping manifestation, is those different versions of me living that exact lifestyle happening all at one time. But there's also a negative side to it as well, okay? Now, if I sit there and I go inside my imagination and I'm having bad day after bad day, I think nothing works. I'm sitting here thinking, why me? I go inside my imagination, why me? Why does my life suck? Well, there's a version of me living that life, okay? Okay, now what it says is quantum jumping is that we can jump from reality to reality, but how we jump from reality to reality is by aligning our identity, self-concept, how we think, and our beliefs. Okay, if we align with that version of us living that lifestyle, that's why they call it quantum jumping. So let me explain here really fast, okay? That way it makes sense to you, okay? So this is manifesting 101. This is even law of assumption 101, what Neville Goddard taught, is that if I go inside my imagination and I want to be a multimillionaire, and I can see myself living that lifestyle, living that multimillionaire lifestyle, okay, in my imagination, and I fall asleep in that state, okay, how you speed it up is that you need to align your identity, your self-concept, your self-image, what you think about yourself. You need to align your thoughts with that most successful version of you. You need to align everything. You need to align your whole lifestyle as if you're already a millionaire, meaning your hobbies, your friends, your decisions you're making, how you carry yourself, how you dress. You align everything to that most successful version of you that has $1 million. And when you're aligned with it, you will attract that lifestyle, okay? That's quantum jumping manifestation. So in a nutshell, let's break this down into 4 steps to make it kind of really more clear for you, okay? Step 1, there are infinite possible versions of yourself. Step 2, every decision you make creates a different possibility. And step 3, your consciousness determines which version you experience. And step 4, by changing your identity, beliefs, and assumptions you have about yourself, you move into a different version of that reality. So basically what quantum jumping really means is the version of me who already has it exists. I simply become that version. So all that means is a manifesting. How you speed up manifesting is, if I want my dream house, okay, how would I act and behave if I already had my dream house? Okay, so all I'm doing is aligning my identity to someone who already has what I want. Okay, it goes a little bit deeper than that because it goes into your identity, your beliefs, your self-concept. Okay, but when you align with that most successful version of you, that speeds up manifestation. Okay, that gives you what you want. Do you understand? That's all what quantum jumping is. It's all they're doing is kind of thinking of a little popular phrase that makes it sound new, like a new idea, but they're explaining an old concept in a new way. But a little bit confusing. But the way it confuses people is because you have all these definitions, all these cool terms, you don't know what's true. Okay? Listen, guys, it comes down to this with manifestation. Whatever you assume to be true about yourself, you have to experience. Okay? It's what you say. Do you understand? That's how simple things are in manifesting. It's what you say, how you say it goes. Okay, you're the director of your life. You're the captain of your soul. You're the captain of your ship. Okay, you decide how your life is going to be, and it has to go in that direction. Okay, that's manifesting, my friends. But other than that, tribe, if you have questions about this, comment below and I'll help you out as best as I can. And if you want to be part of the tribe, the best tribe here on planet YouTube, baby, the links are in the description. And if you want to work with me, the links are in the description, of course. Other than that, remember, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.